Freelance versus full-time the ultimate software engineer. Showdown. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're tackling a question I've seen popping up in the comments. Freelance versus full-time software engineering. Which one comes out on top? It's a tough call, honestly. Both paths have their own unique sets of pros and cons, and what works best really comes down to your individual priorities and goals. So, to help you guys figure out which side of the software development world you land on, we're going to break down each option, category by category, and see how they stack up. Let's dive in. Let's kick things off with flexibility, the biggest draw for freelance developers. Being your own boss means you call the shots. You decide when and where you work. Want to code from a beach in Bali? Go for it. Prefer coding before the sun rises? You do you. This control over your schedule is appealing. No more commuting, no more office distractions, just you and your laptop. But this flexibility comes with a trade-off. You need serious self-discipline to make it work. No one's there to push you, so staying organized and productive is on you. And that's not always easy. The couch can be a tempting place to work from. Now let's flip the script and talk about stability, which is where full-time employment usually takes the lead. And look, I get it, the freelance life isn't for everyone. Sometimes you just want that peace of mind that comes with a steady paycheck, you know? Knowing exactly how much money is hitting your account every month, that's a powerful thing. And let's not forget about benefits. Full-time gigs often come with health insurance, retirement plans, and paid time off. These are perks that can make a real difference in your overall financial well-being and work-life balance. Of course, job security isn't a guarantee anywhere, but full-time positions typically offer a bit more stability in that regard. You're less likely to suddenly lose your entire income stream because a single client decides to jump ship. That being said, don't underestimate the value of building a diverse client base as a freelancer. Having multiple projects on the go can actually provide its own form of stability by spreading out your risk. Okay, let's talk money. Freelancing and full-time work both have the potential to bring in the big bucks. It all depends on how you play your cards. With freelancing, the sky's the limit. You set your rates, choose your projects, and can earn more than in a traditional role. No middleman, no salary cap. You're in the driver's seat. But freelance income can be unpredictable. Feast or famine. One month you're rolling in dough, the next you're scrounging for scraps. Full-time jobs offer predictable, consistent income. You know what you're making and have a safety net. Chapter 4. Benefits and perks beyond the paycheck. Now, money isn't everything, right? Benefits and perks play a huge role in job satisfaction, and this is an area where full-time employment often shines. Think about it. Health insurance, retirement plans, paid time off, professional development opportunities. These are all things that many full-time companies offer, and they can make a huge difference in your overall well-being and career trajectory. Having access to comprehensive health insurance, for example, can provide incredible peace of mind. Knowing that you and your family are covered in case of an emergency is invaluable. Similarly, having a retirement plan in place can help you build a secure financial future for yourself. And let's not forget about paid time off. Being able to take a break, recharge, and come back refreshed is essential for preventing burnout and maintaining a healthy work-life balance. Freelancers, on the other hand, are responsible for securing all of these benefits for themselves, which can be expensive and time-consuming. It's definitely a trade-off to consider. Chapter 5. Work-life balance. Finding your equilibrium. Alright, let's talk about work-life balance, which is something that's super important regardless of which path you choose. Now, you might think this category, and in some ways, it does. You have more control over your schedule, which means you can theoretically structure your workday around your life instead of the other way around. Want to hit the gym in the middle of the day? Go for it. Need to pick up your kids from school? No problem. You're the boss, remember? But here's the catch. The line between work and personal life can get really blurry when you're freelancing. Fall into the trap of working all the time, especially when you love what you do. Full-time jobs, with their more structured hours, can sometimes make it easier to maintain those boundaries. When you're off the clock, and you can fully disconnect and recharge. Chapter 6. Career growth, leveling up your skills. Finally, let's talk about career growth. This is another area where full-time employment often has a slight edge. Companies typically have established career ladders with clear paths for advancement and opportunities for professional development. You might get access to training programs, mentorship opportunities, or even the chance to work on challenging projects that push you outside of your comfort zone. Plus, being surrounded by other talented developers in a full-time setting can be incredibly beneficial for your own growth. You can learn from each other, collaborate on projects, and build a strong professional network. That being said, freelancers aren't exactly stuck in a rut. In fact, the freelance world often forces you to be more proactive about your own development. You're constantly learning new skills, adapting to new technologies, and networking with potential clients and collaborators. This constant evolution can be incredibly rewarding and can lead to some amazing opportunities down the line. Outro. So, which one is right for you? So, there you have it, the ultimate showdown between freelance and full-time software engineering. As you can see, both paths have their own unique advantages and disadvantages. There's no one-size-fits-all answer. The best choice for you depends on your personality, your priorities, and your long-term career goals. Do you crave flexibility and autonomy above all else? Freelancing might be the perfect fit. Or do you value stability, benefits, and a more structured work environment? Full-time employment could be the way to go. Let me know in the comments down below which path you're leaning towards and why. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content just like this. Thanks for watching.